know, disconnect for no tangible reason, and then... There we go. Oh, it's just money, really, now. All that was for money. Well, at least we have 100% completion now on the map. That's clearly worth it, right? Fucking hell. Oh, let's just go. Damn it, I thought there was gonna be like there's something that was actually worthwhile, like another health max up or something. But no, apparently that was not to be. It never is. Oh, great. See, it's like poetry. Alright, come on. But I don't have to suspect that there might be something worthwhile over here. Something that would actually make sense to have. I can actually retire this map, I guess. I can stop operating under delusions that I would want to come here. I lose health in water, yes, I do. And I think there might be a way to stop that eventually, but I'm like almost at the end of the game, I think, and I still haven't found it. Which makes me very confused, because there's an area, like I said, where I think you need that to even progress. I guess it's an optional area, but... Anyway, back to the castle now. I say, but I'm actually not sure exactly where I want to go. Guess I'm gonna take the long way back to back into the tunnels. Why is it that every time I go to one of those like area transition screens, I always stop briefly before I get to the end of it? Makes me feel like I don't know, there's a skip in how it's reading my input, but I don't even know. I feel like it happens consistently enough that that might not be the case. Might be some other kink. Oh yeah, here, hang on. Apparently a say room here, so I am led to believe. But apparently there might be something else nearby. Oh yeah, never mind, I see that. There's a hole. And I have no idea how I would get there. Oh, I guess that's how. Snake headband. Why even have the hole up there then? Makes you think like that's where you need to go to get there. Oh, so what does this do? Snake headband. Increases the range of the slide move. I don't know if I'm gonna need that for anything though. You'll let on side run into anything or any part that might be like, hey, you might need to use this here. I'm just gonna keep that in reserve. Okay. I'm sure this giant skeletons never did that before. There. What even are these graphics? They are fun game graphics, I guess. So, hey, Axical. They are slightly repurposed with weird watercolor filter versions of 16-bit stuff, I guess. Right, so I guess I'm going left. I don't even know where I want to go, if anywhere. Oh, I can't kill them, okay. Wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to. Not exactly put these things in a position where you're easily able to test that, you know. At least at first. Of course. Oh, well. I don't think I don't see these guys. So, where will we end up here? The Garden of Dead, okay. That's what they're calling it now. Use the Cup of Truth. Okay, I guess I needed it for this. Whatever it may be. I don't know where. Okay, apparently these are teleporters. Oh. Alrighty then. Should probably go back and use like the save point in the altar or something, but I am the premier of unwise choices, as I have demonstrated several times during this playthrough. Oh, is this one of the... No, it isn't, hang on. Jesus. Hang on, it doesn't seem like there's... In hell, death may be invisible. Okay. Oh, boy, fucking got Slugger again. Yeah, I don't know how good of an idea it is to just continue on like this, considering. Oh, what is at the other end of this? Oh, it's more statues. Oh. Yeah, it's really making me question how good of an idea it is to just keep going like this. I think I'm just gonna be prudent for now and just go back and save, so I don't have to deal with the skeleton hallway again, at least. What is, what if I take statue number 3? Apparently it also leads to a dead-end room. This looks suspicious though, like it might be a boss or something. What is this? The cross is the truth, stop just before the blood, soar towards the sky. The 4th one after the truth. Time goes on and all that remains left. Sometimes life comes from death. The appended truth brings the rear. Well, I'm not gonna remember all of that, so... I'm sure it'll make a tremendous amount of sense eventually. Right, back we go to this place. And back I go to the altar so I can save. No, do save. What are you doing? Alright, so let's actually keep exploring this place, I guess, now that we've gotten some insurance. Let's see what's over here. Is it actually a boss, or was I being too paranoid? Oh. I don't know, I'm able to hit these things, I guess. Oh, wait a minute, maybe this is like a puzzle as to... We're supposed to hit these in the right order. Cross is the truth. Stop just before the blood soar towards the sky. I think I already messed up, so the cross is the truth. I see two that have a cross. One of them is inverted, though. And I only see one that has blood, so I'm guessing that's the second one. Soar towards the sky, I'm guessing is the one that's tall. What about the others? The fourth one after the truth. Time goes on and all that remains left. Sometimes life comes from death. And the apparent truth. But I can see what one of them is. Okay, I think I have a theory for what order you're supposed to hit this scene, but... guess I gotta reset the room. Okay, the cross is the truth. The blood soar towards the sky. Fourth one after the truth. Remains. Sometimes life comes from death. And the appended truth, which would be the appended cross, I guess. Apparently that was not it. Maybe it's the other. Maybe I need to make an adjustment, like it says, stop just before the blood, meaning that the fourth one wouldn't be... Hang on. Should I confirm something? It remains before life from death, okay. Stop just before the blood, so don't hit the blood, hit this first, and then soar towards the sky. Fourth one after the truth would be the bloody one, I guess, in that case. The fifth would be the remains, then death, and the inverted cross. So let's see, was I correct, or... Okay, I guess I was. Neptune helmet. How's the word to stay underwater without drowning? Well, there you go. I finally found the thing that allows me to survive underwater. It took this long, but I guess I have it now. Alright, let's just keep exploring here, though, I guess. In hell, death may be invisible. That's what that says. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Of course. I don't know what disabled means here. I know what cursed and weakened do, but I don't know what disabled or what was the other one? Stunned do. Stunned doesn't stun you, you can still move around. So I don't know why they're calling it that. Like, I think one of those might be like you're not... I think disabled doesn't let you use the sub-weapons, that might be it. Then what does stun do? I actually thought that... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I need to... What's this? Actually, is there any breakable walls or anything here? I guess not. Maybe not. Where am I on the map right now? Okay. So yeah, I'm guessing that the inhale death maybe invisible thing might have to do with invisible monsters here, maybe? Oh yeah, now they're appearing. Surprised he managed to go this long without them. And yeah, certainly death. I mean, they're doing way too much damage for monsters of this type. Oh boy. I guess I won't be able to get here without being able to see where I'm going. Which I most certainly can't. I have the feeling that if I keep going this way, I'm just gonna, I don't know, run into spikes or something. Yep. So fuck this place. Guess I'll get that. I guess I wanted to do that. Oh. Can I get hurt from her dying? Is that it? Well, oh, fuck. I say I sure hope I'm going to a good place, but don't know if I can see that with any degree of seriousness now that I've seen this. I didn't make it anywhere. I was just fooling myself. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't really expect to survive at this point. Well, unless I don't know. Do something smart, like, you know, use my potions or something, but I'd at least like to know where the fuck I'm going before I do that. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say this seems too quiet. Alright, I'll use one potion and see if that helps. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that I got the triple jump before I came here, or else I would have never been able to do anything, it doesn't seem. Circle of lights. What is this? Produces a field of light that can light up the darkest places, right? Well, I guess I know where I need to use that now. But if I keep going this way, where will I end up? Cold and apparently a shortcut back to the entrance. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make use of this, I guess. So what percentage do I have now? 55. Still feel that it should be more at this point. I can go up this way now, I guess. That kind of. Nope. Okay, so can I get from ring to ring with just 2 jumps? Apparently sometimes, but not most of the time. What is up here? It's Sun 6 and much more gold, and whatever that may be. Do I want to come down here? No, this is where one of the meals is. Okay. I guess I managed to locate 3 out of 4 of them so far. There's no gun emote, so I can point it at my own hand in message format. Well, shit, that is inconvenient. Not a hate default. I mean, there should be a gun emoji, I think. Don't know if it'll show up if you try to use it here. I think that kind of glitches up if you use certain formats of message display, such as maybe Fontificator. Oh yeah, maybe I should retreat from the castle for a bit so that I can explore that underwater area. See if that leads anywhere. Let me see, okay. Oh, there's a warp room right next to that. I actually forgot about that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna quickly go back to Albert Earldom. Now that I am able to... Oh yeah, now that I'm able to triple jump, I should be able to make it up here. Get that terrible piece of gold haunting, or taunting me, excuse me. Oh yeah, I need to put the helmet on. Probably should have done that, huh? Oh boy, sinking old sanctuary for the music. Well, I'm sure that whatever is down here will be more than worth it. I'll get a heart max up. What else? What if we go left from here? Oh boy, it's the Carabias from Order of Ecclesia. Just slightly modified versions of those sprites, like put through a Photoshop filter or something. Boy, this is gonna be like a circle. Oh, I see. Poisoned and stunned. Wonder if these ailments like override each other. Something tells me that they don't. Oh wait, there is something there. Prairie collar and assault pendant. Okay, what are these? Is either of them a relic? No, they are not. I'm supposed to equip them, but why? greatly increases the critical rate. Okay, that seems like a good way to start. And earns full protection against cursed status. Yeah, maybe not. I think I can live without that. Time to see if we can survive the path up. Fuck's sake. Apparently we can't. Just run away out of here. Alright, that's out of the way. Now how the fuck am I gonna get past this? Oh, that's how. Oh, I see. Yeah, apparently this has a really long time for which it stays in effect, this electrical attack. Right, let's use one of these. Still stunned, apparently. I don't know how that affects me, but apparently it's certainly the state of affairs right now. Right, so what's in the other direction? Apparently 3% of the map yet to be uncovered. 2% now. Well, 4% it was before, not 3. Oh, there we go. I got a health max up. Which is certainly better than not having it. And whatever this is down here. Retain mask, okay. Does it go in your mouth? Reduces heart consumption of the sub-weapons. Well, sure that will be very nice to have, but I can't take off the helmet right now, so... let us plainly make our way out of this place. Oh boy. Actually, I can't really say I'm the biggest fan of this underwater physics going on here. But hey, at least I don't die anymore in this here area, or at least not as easily. So I still die. Just on principle, just not quite as readily. It's only some details that have changed, not the premise at its core. Right, so back to the entrance hall we go, I think. Maybe. Hang on, I've actually got to figure out Gotta figure out where to or where I'm going next. I think I want to go back down the grave tunnel again. Since that does have the darkened room that I still don't know what was inside it. So let's just save again here. And then go back to the entrance hall. And, I should probably change my headwear now that I might as well change it to this. I mean, I don't think there's anything else that I would rather that's actually useful in that category. That category of apparel. Do I want to go this way or is this like the correct way? It is not, alright. Well, it will lead me there eventually, but the way is quite a bit longer, so... Let's go the way we're supposed to go right now. And then go right back down this way. Oh boy, I forgot about all the crap in this room. Oh, of course, well. Oh, doubly, of course, right. Yeah, there's gonna be some invisible monsters here. And of course I show up at the worst possible location, which is where are the exits. Okay, well this is the darkened room. And of course there's no fucking way we would have been able to get that. I'm not quite sure. Okay, I do have my suspicions as to what I'm supposed to do here, but see if I can wait for the weekend thing to wear off first. I'm not exactly holding my breath at this point to be able to survive, but... Oh, did it wear off? Well, too bad, I'm already... Scrolling through this thing over here. Okay, I'm done. Oh, of course. Oh, well, you know. That's good sign right there, let me tell you. A+. Let's try that one more time, and this time let's not try to get million damage inflicted against us before we even go to where I'm trying to go. Now that I have at least a cursory knowledge of where this turtle stuff that hurts me. going to be on my journey down. Oh, well. You know what, let's just... Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna use one of these because if I get hit at all, well... I'm in the weakened state, it's gonna be... terrible. Well, you know, I got afflicted twice more. Oh, why do you fucking know they show up exactly where they need to? Okay. Well, I hadn't even equipped the correct thing, so... The correct thing for bringing the light to that one room, so might as well change my shit. There. Sure do love how responsive a lot of these buttons are. Sure do love being able to react to that stuff. That too. Spike armor. Is this what I think it is? It better be what I think it is. Okay, no it isn't. Shit. Well, I mean it kind of is. It's halfway that. I mean... Grant immunity to spikes, but does not also grant good defense, like, you know, the spike, and also does not break the spikes, which is what the spike breaker mail did in Symphony. And it granted good defense, so I feel shortchanged by this game. Like, seriously gypped. Alright, so what? I don't know, where do I even go now? So I don't think any of the angel statues or teleportation statues I found even lead me anywhere other than... Okay, never mind, I didn't go this way before. Yes, I just answered my own question, so never you mind. I love how the exact thing I'm trying to prevent from happening keeps happening. Use a statuette air floats, okay. Am I gonna need that, like, for anything? I cannot tell you how much I wish this is not the case. Oh, are you fucking hell? Oh, well, apparently I missed a... hang on. Oh. So there's absolutely no point to try to not be weakened. It's gonna happen 100% regardless of what we do. My understanding. Alright, I guess I'll try to unweaken myself so I, at the very fucking least, don't probably instantly die from any of these. Actually, I just now realized that I can just wear the spike armor thing that I just got. That makes a lot of sense, but hey. So I sure do love how... We're getting so many isolated money drops, even though money's fucking useless at this point. I even want to keep going this way, I don't know. There we go. don't have anything that grants immunity to that, do we? That would be too convenient, too sensible. I think we're back to not having the spike armor now, actually. Nope. Ring, pendant, assault pendant, poison, curse, disabled, stunned. Nope, we don't have any protection against the weakened status, so... just get fucked, I guess. Alright, there's bats. So at least this time I know. And I also know there's gonna be spikes there, so... I get hit by the blood, but it's better than getting hit by these fuckers. And now I'm gonna be hit by this guy, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, it's not. Oh, okay. So I avoided one very minor fragment of the weakening. Sure, no wonder if I'm gonna be able to avoid the rest. Probably not. Oh, why there? Why at this precise location and why after I had already, you know, started jumping over there? Why not before, so I could at least hesitate? Why there at that precise, in that precise fashion at that precise time? I'm forced to question. What? And why did the jump button not work there? I am also forced to question. Well, the jump button and also the special button when I try to do that final drop. Alright, come on, let's try this one more time. Let's try and fail this one more time if my predictions are... Yep, of course. Weakened, triply weakened. Deaded. Jesus Christ, it takes every single healing item I have just to get rid of that. What even is over here? I don't remember. Oh yeah, that's that shit. And then this motherfucker, alright. And I also forgot about this being here, so... It's not one way, it's gonna be the other. Oh, right. There's also that. There's also something. Okay, I made it this far, and I'm not, could be dying more. guess that is technically not a lie. Okay, what? Right. Well, it's funny that those guys can still hurt you. Even after they're supposed to be dead. It is very reassuring, all things considered. And I got even more statues to teleport back and forth from. Let's all get to the end of this room first. To number 8. Which goes to a skull lock that I cannot open, so that's good. And now everything in this room is back, which is also good. Where does 9 go? Where's this rage pendant? Why do I get a feeling I'm never gonna use this? Increases the critical rate, but not as much as the assault pendant, so yes, it's completely useless. What about statue 7 here? Where does this go? Anywhere? Oh, did this bring me... Oh, hang on. First of all, we got a place to save, which is really surprising. Really rather unexpected. And, apparently I've been in this room before, but... Or have I? No, I haven't, have I? No, I haven't, never mind. I was just lying to myself there. No, don't mind me. And I'll receive 2 more enemies that are very hard to dodge. That will inflict a weakened state upon me, inevitably. Oh, more and more of them appear. Yep, there it is. Even if I couldn't see what exactly inflicted weakened states, I had already taken the fact that it was gonna happen for granted, so it hardly matters. 11, where do you go? Destroyer. Crushes enemies, alright. Does it work the same way as every other weapon? Yes, it does, okay. I got one thing that was worth my while, I guess. What is here? Heavens. I need an A tile, I guess. A layer is missing. I can already tell you what my least favorite area of the castle is. Most hated area will be a bit more of an apt description, I guess. Since least favorite would kind of imply that I like all of them slightly, but I don't know if I can say that about this game. Boy, 10. Where does this go? I should go to a good place. I should go to a spooky place. Am I actually, oh, I'm not, am I? I'm like getting sent back. Can't actually overcome this room. And something tells me, well, actually, I don't know. Hang on. This is a stretch, I'm sure, but what if we equip the thing that protects my mind against orientation troubles? Apparently that sent me back regardless. I don't have anything else, do I, that... The Elevator's Relic would be active without me having to equip it, so... Something tells me that this isn't gonna be traversable by me right now, which means that this has been a very misguided expedition indeed. Dinner now and stuff, okay, well later. Where does that go? Actually, that's a save point, isn't it? So at least there is that. So I've found a place that leads me to several dead ends. One is like a room of mirrors that I can't go past. Because it keeps sending me back, and the other requires some kind of a tile that I don't have right now. I have no idea where I would get it. And there's also a place where I can't make any progress because I need the skull pennant or whatever it is that opens up the skull doors, and I have no idea where to get that either, so I surely wonder what I'm meant to be doing right now. Where I'm meant to be going. Oh, I see. Let's see if I can retreat from this terrible area for now, at least. This goes to that place, right? About the only thing I can think of to do is to keep exploring the other parts of the underground that I guess I haven't actually been able to yet. And by the other parts, I mean the one other part, which is the one that goes right from the bottom right corner of the one room. I don't think I've even looked at yet. Can't wait to, do just that and find out that there's something preventing me from going that way, thereby putting me in the same position where, what the fuck do I do? is a very pleasant sensation. We have 61% of the map uncovered, I guess. Which is approximately 39% less than I think it should be at this point. Okay, well, here we are again. And here I go in this direction now. See, there's purple skeletons. I can't wait to see. Oh, they're like blood skeletons. There's a note here, I love this mirror, it's so beautiful I could stare at it forever. Right. Well, we've gone past that mirror, so... Like, oh, right, I was like, why the fuck am I getting hurt? It's because these assholes don't die, they just keep getting up. And they all shoot projectiles at you with alarming frequency, so... Can't very well get past that reasonably. Underground aqueduct, oh boy. So I guess this, I do need the underwater helmet thing for something after all. That isn't just an optional thing. Oh, great. I sure hope I happen to run into a save point of some description soon. Else I am host. Alright, so doesn't look like I know what's and 2 out of 3 of the exits on the right side, so I hope one of them's something good. In another room with red mist, I have no fucking idea what to do in them still. Yeah, there's quite a bit of music in this game that I've given up trying to identify as a Castlevania song because it certainly does not sound recognizable to me in the slightest. So just this one. Whatever this is does not sound like Castlevania music. Any Castlevania song that I know, certainly. Yeah, sure hope there isn't anything down here that's gonna... Okay. What is this? Mask of Moon. Is it to detect breakable walls? Oh, okay. I'm gonna use it right now because I need a helmet to stay alive. I don't know why they couldn't just make the helmet, a relic. I don't know, make it a relic instead of a helmet to, stay alive underwater. That would have been more convenient, I find. But no, I guess the person who made this one makes the best design decisions. That one in particular was rather silly. They definitely couldn't do something like that, but they could do everything else that's in this game and do it just the way it is. Ah, boy. Yeah, well, actually, we got potions, and I don't have any potions right now, so this might be their not so subtle way of telling me to use them. To heal up in some capacity, but I don't know. Okay. Is this a save point? It is not. Well, it might as well be, because I'm gonna use it to go to where there is a save point. And now I come right back over here to question everything about how this place is laid out, where it goes, where it leads. Boys, there's such a wide selection of stuff there. Oh. Wait, what? Did that break the platform? Or make it retract? Also, am I supposed to use my spike armor to get past here? I guess. Or not. I can confirm that this is impossible without dying. I guess that's what I can do with the spike armor. So what is the deal here? Oh, I see. Well, it opens up, but it also retracts the platform, which I had not seen. Or so it would. Oh, okay, so no, it doesn't retract the platform, it makes it suddenly vanish into thin air, which makes a lot more sense. No. Okay, maybe what I'm supposed to do is use that, the Medusa special thing. There we go. Heavenly plate, is that gonna be actually useful to me? Pressed by a French cardinal. Yes, apparently it is. Okay. So I get a good armor for coming here. Not entirely certain what else I get out of that, though. If anything, it does not seem that I do get anything, as a point of fact. So this makes me very perplexed and confused as to where I'm meant to go now. I'm certainly having a hard time trying to figure that out just on my own, gotta tell you. Well, that's what it looks like. What about my relics? I have apparently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 relics left to collect, which does not encourage me, I gotta tell you. And I got 68% map completion. And the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure there's like there's a few things I could think of that I can think of more things that would help me progress than I can think of ways in which I could potentially progress at this point. Well, I guess the biggest thing would be if I found that skull seal thing that allows me to open up the skull doors. It would be like 3 or 4 new doors that would be open to me, but of course I have not found that. Oh, and of course that just happened. That seems a lot more in line with the style of this game. Still can't get up there, I would presume. Up there. By up there, I mean up here. Yep. I want to see what kind of use... Oh wait, never mind, I somehow get up here even though I tried this exact thing many times before and it never worked. That's great. Princely rooms. Okay. Oh, I didn't know I can't come up here anyway because I don't have the skull thing. Well, that's just great. That is wonderful. So I'm tempted just to walk away from my very minor accomplishment there. As I am forced to. Like pretty much the only thing I can think of to do now that I hadn't already done is go try to get that angel statue that's on the east side of the castle. It requires me to go through a room with lots and lots of spiders that kill you dead. Oh, great. Still can't go up there. Still can't find anything else over here, I don't think. Nope, there's like a passageway over to the left here that's blocked off by one of the skull doors, so... Yep, but there's plenty of places that are blocked off by them. But I gotta think of one location that isn't... that I could, I don't know, explore to try to find the seal. That's something that is impossible. Oh, did I not come in here before? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, never mind. And here I thought maybe I had discovered something that I could use to... Oh, never mind, I did. Not that it yielded anything useful, you know. Jeez, well, we got the optimal map completion percentage now. Clearly I should just quit at this point. Can't get any better than this. So what songs do I have right now? Don't wait until night. What did they do to the melody? What is Final Moments? Fog and Shrouded Nightscape. I don't get the feeling that that's supposed to be like, or that's kind of like the name of an actual name from Castlevania that I can't remember. An actual song name, that is. I don't know. Have ran on Steam from Castlevania 64, I guess. Well, this one actually kind of sounds like the song it's supposed to be, since that one was originally like played with a music box type instrument mixed with like harpsichord and strings. Well, that's a little break, I guess, but now that that's over, where the fuck do I go? You know, that question remains ever persistent. Where's that? Right, hang on, let me get out of here first. I think this should be the optimal way. I do like having my improved armor now. That is something that I do not regret. Well, let's blow all of our money and more, please. Okay, well now what? Where do I go, actually? I want to go to the altar and then go left. And then maybe go right and go get the stuff from the spider room that I mentioned before. But first I want to see what's left, because apparently I missed like one tiny square that's a secret wall or something in the big room of the evil gallery. Well, I see that some things never change. So where's this thing? Right over here somewhere. Is it this way? It is not. Is it somewhere down this way? It might be. Oh, it's just a turf thing. I already have one of these, didn't I? I found both of them, like, just lying around. Yeah, so what's the point? Oh well. Adding extra recovery, even though that's pretty much a complete waste, since I already have a backpack full of them, so... So now back over to the altar we go. For me to go redo that thing in the garden. I guess that's another thing. There's that one room with the marionettes that We sit down and we die. I don't know if there's gonna be an item that we're gonna be able to find eventually that stops that from happening. But for now, let's just go to this one thing that I at least already know where it is, or if nothing else. What the fuck is this? Zodiac armor. Ceremonial armor worn by sectarians. Well, it would have been better if I had found it in between finding my previous armor and the one I'm wearing now, but now it's kind of a not so much at all useful. Oh, for the love of fuck, come on. But we made it all the way here mostly fine. By mostly fine, I mean we lost about 100 health, which is clearly acceptable. And I believe the same thing just happened. There was that same thing right over here, wasn't there? So I can at least recover my shit. Right, time to go through the meat grinder and see if we survive the two-way trip this time. Oh, yeah, this. I forgot this was here. That's another thing. I don't even know what the hell these weird aura things even do. So we can take some damage from poison. Well, some damage might be undercutting it a little bit, but could technically be more, I guess. Can activate the angel thing. And that puts the map completion where? 70%. Only 1% more than before, which is really bizarre to me. Never mind, I guess we did survive this time. I only have 3 out of the 4 angels I just activated. Just don't really know where we have to go still. I mean, hang on, let me try something out. Let me try out what the fuck these new things do. This is life recover, right? Life regeneration. How about the level 4 holy thing? Angel Strike. Okay, that's Angel Strike apparently. Still don't know where the fuck I meant to go next though. Like, I cannot, like, you know, as before, I can only see places that I know for a fact I can't go. Like, if I go there, I'll just turn into a brick wall, basically. I don't really know what the intention is. The intent. I could try to consult with the stars again. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know. Well, there's about only one thing I can even think of. Hang on. Where am I right now? Oh, yeah, that's where I am. All of a sudden, I remember. apparently, I think this requires me to delve back into the horror that is the garden area with the teleporting statues. Of course, the one that does hit is the one that inflicts that nonsense upon me. Sure do love being inflicted with shit that I can't escape. It's as they say, you know, good shit, that's some good shit right there. Right, so... back to the altar we go, I guess. It's like Super Metroid, lighting up the statues. I love how the weekend thing didn't wear off in all the time it took me to walk over here. That is wonderful. Right, back we go to the garden again. Most pleasant place to be. What? Okay, I don't know what just happened, but what? Where am I? Why am I here and not there? The fuck just happened? Okay, I didn't find a gold eagle statuette, as you can see, that was a lie. I don't know what the hell just happened, but apparently it didn't happen for real. Okay, well, I sure do love all the playtesting that this game surely had to go through. It is a great reassurance of quality control. Life. Alright, let's see if we can find a word in one of these things that has the letter A in it. Since we found a word, carving that was missing, or had the letter A missing from it. If this tells me all I need to know. Just gotta remember where the hell to go to find this. Okay, I think up here. Hell, oh yeah, hell is where the things show up again. And of course I don't have the correct head we're on, so... let's try to correct that. Let's do many inputs of the button that I'm trying to do. And hope that it eventually has any kind of response. Hey, it's death. And well, you know, you can actually take the A off. Not that you wouldn't know that. Of course. Didn't even know that this enemy did the weakened state, but of course, why wouldn't it? That's all I should say. And stunned. 2 for 1. Let's go the other way now. Let's go down here. To the place of guaranteed weakness. Well, apparently stun override. Okay, yeah, if you get like one ailment and then get another, the second one overrides the first. At least I'm not weakened. For as much as that's worth. As much as that's gonna help. Okay, do you lead to where I wanna go? You might. I do remember this being a thing, right? Alright, let's slowly make our way to... a valley that is overly crowded with things that want you dead. Boy, work. I haven't used the A ladder. This time I can actually go through, what do you know? Oh, it seems we found a boss chamber, perhaps Leviathan. Oh, I see. Good way to start. Oh boy. Bad way to start, however, is the revelation that apparently the... Okay, yeah, pretty much on the way to approach this guy enough to where you can actually hurt him is put you in a position where he flails at you repeatedly, so, you know. Once again leads me to question, like, what did the designer want you to do to overcome this? So ideally, when you design something like this, there should be a theoretical way of getting through unscathed. I mean, the designer did make the one-hit kill mode difficulty thing. That is in fact something that they made for this game, so I guess that's the reason that they would have made some way to actually make that viable, but the more I play this game, the harder I find that to believe. Or the harder I find that to believe that. Oh, jeez. And once again, I don't really see what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing to avoid all this. Alright. I used all my potions. Oh. This guy still should know. Okay. Oh, I can't hurt those things because I realized that too late. Right now, but nope, he's still doing that. Can't quite manage to get out of the way of that in time. Right, well, I think this might be the end of me. The combination of how much damage each of these things does with my inability to get away from them and their ability to spam the screen endlessly. Oh, right, I can never attack him from the front, that's right. Gotta remember that. don't really expect to survive this, but I am somehow able to get more, more extended periods of time in which I don't get hit by stuff, if only to have them come to a very, very sudden stop like that. So we just keep trying, I guess. Unless something like that happens. In that case, I just do this. No, thanks for everything, Migami. Every single time I see that name, I feel more compelled to say that. This came out last year, by the way. Just an FYI. For some reason I thought it was older than that. My brain wants to tell me I remember hearing of this before that. I guess that must have been the first one. Oh boy, well. Can't go that way now. Well, I lost like 18 health, but clearly that will not make a difference, right? Oh jeez, how come he moves so much faster sometimes? Oh, what? Okay, I don't know how I managed to not hang on to anything there. But apparently that's the way it was. Alright, so I don't know, maybe like this. I say maybe like this, just before that happens, thereby nullifying any chance I might have had to deal damage to this guy for any real amount of time, right? Oh, of course. Of course, of course. Well, time to drink this shit. Come on now. At least doesn't seem to release those green orbs with as much frequency as it could. Oh jeez. Yep, I don't really expect to survive that at this point. Nope, not gonna be able to stave off the... Okay, I have 2 HP left. So maybe, just maybe, if I... How much? Okay, he had 2 HP left for a few moments too. Right, I killed him, but the question is he gonna give me the thing that I actually need to survive, i.e. the HP max up, or is that a false hope? Okay, no. If he had given me something stupid like a hard max up, then it would have been pointless. But would it have been as pointless as this room apparently is? Because, well, I don't see anything in here. I perhaps need to consult the stars about this room as well. That's something I need to do. Because I will do it. Right, hang on just a minute. Did I... Okay. Did I encounter an extraordinary state of affairs here? By which I mean that I glitched out the game and there's something I was supposed to collect that is not showing up for some reason. Because based on the consultation with the spirits I may or may not just have done, that is not entirely out of the realm of possibility here. Because let me see, I killed the guy. I went into the room, which was completely empty. But before that, there was a point in which I supposedly collected something which I did not actually collect. I also collected a black orb, apparently. I don't know when I collected that. I don't remember collecting that. And yeah, when I warped back into this place for some reason, I got like a message that I had collected something that would apparently let me address twice, but I didn't actually collect it, and according to some sources, you know, it is said in legend, in various legends of the ancient tribes that used to populate this world, that this room that I'm in right now was supposed to have that thing that I did not actually collect. And that might have actually glitched out and given me something else, i.e. that black orb that I don't remember collecting. Which means... Actually, hang on. I didn't realize this would be listed under the relics, but okay. But anyway, which means, if I am to, say, restart... and reload, and look at my stuff again. Yep, that sure still is the case. That sure still is the case. Alright, you know what? You know, given that, in theory, if that were the case, if that had actually happened, if the game had actually glitched out and given me a relic that was not the one that I was supposed to get, for some reason that I don't understand. At a time when nothing should have happened, and not, I don't know, giving me the relic I was supposed to get in the place I was supposed to get it, and instead, like, just brought it out of existence. In case that had happened, I would not be able to complete the game. So what if we were in a version of reality where that had not happened, which is clearly the case right now. Alright, let's go. Let us, let me adjust the flow of time here. Let us just, there we go, jump into that version of reality where everything is just fine, and let us finish this game. Seems like the thing to be doing right now. So yes, let us continue. If you notice any kind of discrepancies with my stats or my equipment from before, then clearly there is a sign of a, I don't know, some kind of imbalance in the humors. Clearly no veracity to any notion like that. But yes, let us keep going and finish the game. Oh, may God bless your quest and all that. 600 health, see. Everything is always fine. Because this is certainly me, you see. And never mind those sounds. I'm just using my incredible gaming prowess to type while I play the game. Because it is certainly me playing the game. Certainly couldn't be me having encountered that game-breaking glitch that I talked about before. And instead deferring the rest of the game to the long play by YK Chow. Certainly not anything like that going on. That is a crazy notion. Look at that inventory management. Look at this stuff that I've done in the past, but I, reality jumped so that I need to do it before. Or I need to do it again, rather. Also, remind me if I go quiet. If I go quiet for extended periods of time, I'm just concentrating very hard. What sort of concentration is required for me to get to the end of the game, as well, I can assert this with lots of confidence. And see, now I'm going out of the castle. I don't know why I'm going out of the castle, but here I am. I'm sure this will all make sense to everyone in just a few minutes. I'm sure it makes sense to me now, because it is me playing the game after all. Right, let's play a little bit faster, shall we? Yeah, buddy, here we go. Hear that wonderful Castlevania music. Oh wait, what am I doing? I've already been down here. Oh, silly, silly me. I've already been to the underground aqueduct as well, so... I don't quite remember going anywhere else, though. That's... I see the name of such as this place. I actually have no idea how I got here, but that's fine. Let's just, bear witness to what shall unfold before us. Hey, it's those invisible sword girls from Symphony. Nemesis. Or hunting girls, I think that's what they were called in Symphony. But they were called Nemesis when they came back in Aria of Sorrow. I think that's the only 2 games they were in. Might have been more, I don't know. Like maybe, I want to say Chronicles, but I don't even know. Hey, you see that? It was very fortunate that I knew that you could jump through that. Oh boy, it's this is a gauntlet room, I see. It is very exciting to fight against this amount of enemies at a time, as I'm sure you'll agree. Well, that was very fulfilling. Now off I go back to the save room. See, I'm at the save room again. And I guess I must have gotten another health max up thing in the meantime, because I have more health now, even though I'm still taking quite a bit of damage. Oh, the Mask of Vision. I wonder what that could be about. You can find out right now. Dispel Chamber of Illusions. Okay, well, let's go and put that to the test, I guess. Your life is an illusion. Okay. Well, if you were told that your life is an illusion, I think you would want to dispel that and keep living a lie. I don't know about you. It's like 3D. Eyes tell you lies, your eyes deceive you. Oh hey, you got the power to actually recover more health. This is a very well designed and very fulfilling boss fight, as I'm sure you'll agree. It's the stuff of legends. I can assure you that I'm having a ball with this boss fight. There's no way whatsoever I could think of to improve this. Just like the previous boss, you know. And every boss before that. I am very glad that this French person decided to make this fun game. Definitely lives up to the standards of the, the actual canon games in the series. I cannot deny that. It would certainly be a frivolity. I certainly would not prefer one over the other. That's a crazy notion. But hey, how do you know it's that thing that I've been looking for the whole time? Lecarde sword. Is that the real Lecarde sword? Okay, there is a reason why. The other one was Lecarde sword. It really was the fucking Alucard sword all over again. And hey, it's the skull emblem. And it's a final angel statue, so I can go beat the game now, I guess. And we're so close. Ah, well, whatever. Our eyes deceive you. You look at 76%, even though there's still like princely rooms at the top, which makes me question a lot of things, given that, I think at this point you would at least be able to fight the final boss, I don't know. fuck am I doing right now? I can't explain why I'm heading back and forth between these two locations. I could not explain that to myself. Am I grinding hard? Just how what I'm doing? Not really sure why I'm wanting to do that, but sure, I guess I'm grinding hearts.
Increase my strength! Katarina, protect me!
Hey, I have the full strength of the Von Wilhelm powers now. I can get some kind of shield from level 5 thing up. That's why I was grinding the hearts, I guess. And now I'm grinding them again. Why don't I skip forward in time a little bit where I'm not grinding them anymore? There we go. Now I just killed all the guys in the robes. Well, I guess now with the mask thing, or the mask thing that dispels stuff, I can tell that some of the stuff is not fake, or it's not real. Fake stuff has that red hue, I guess. Hey, look. Look at the bestiary here. I don't know why the cage had its own entry, but hey. The more I look at this, the more I realize how similar this shit is to the Zelda Fangames I played way back when. Those even had like a bestiary, kind of. They weren't really like full name stats or whatever, but had pictures of all of them. And it was actually plot relevant to getting 100% completion on the thing. See, I didn't get 100% completion on that game, but at least I actually managed to get like the full ending with super secret boss that requires you to do everything else, including what was it? What am I trying to think of that I'm failing to right now? Collecting all those gem things. I can't even remember what they were called. And here I think you also need to collect like pretty much every item in the game to get the full ending. It's too bad that me from that alternate reality is not gonna be able to do that since his fucking game glitched out and he literally can't even finish it now. Oh hey, that's one for the bingo. Fucking incredible glitches. Hey, I'm killing this guy again, even though I had already killed him previously. Just being a little bit frivolous, you know, don't mind me. It's just me being a silly boy. Alright, let's move forward a little bit, shall we? I'm starting to see things. Starting to see things that aren't there. It's quite an unfortunate turn of affairs. Well, let's go up to the top of this room so we can go check out the princely rooms, which we should be able to do now that we have the fucking skull emblem thing. I don't know why I've not just been the triple jump fill. That's why. Just gotta get that black orb there. I have 3 of them now. I don't know when I got the second one. But I guess I must have. Oh, hey, look, it's a whirlwind statuette, even though I'm pretty sure I got that a long time ago. And hey, there we go, we can go up to the princely rooms, and now they will actually be able to enter them since I have the skull emblem. Let's see exactly what it is. That's these places hiding. Oh, well, that looks like a fun enemy to fight. Not gonna lie. Sure, I'm glad that I'm playing this right now. Yeah, this guy also looks like a riot. Still all of these statues that shoot sentient arrows out at you. Or armors, I guess I should say. I'm so glad I'm going through all this. It is a very fulfilling experience. Okay, another red mist room. And a concentration color, okay. Grants protection against what? Poison? Well, didn't really get to see what the concentration color does, but look at that, we have so many protection items now. All earned rightfully through all sorts of exploration. Oh, another one of these things. Well, someone was proud of what they made. Oh, hey, Slugger's purple now. Just a palette wrap that has more health, I see. Probably more attack power too. That's evil Slugger, because the other guy was such a stand-up guy. And a blood staff. That's apparently a relic that detects black orbs on the map. Well, now we know how to find all of them. Hey, look, it's things. And we fell. Time to swiftly make our way back over, I guess. Can't imagine what else I would want to do. Well, looks like this time we might actually make it. Hey, we did it. And I found a save room. Hallelujah. It's always very convenient to find these things, you know. It certainly calls for celebration. Oh, look, it's an odd pre-rendered picture put into this game. Well, I say pre-rendered as if most of this stuff wasn't already bad. But no, I guess it's an oddly blurry photograph type thing. The likes of which would not be information like Clock Tower for Super Famicom. First one. So whatever shall I do now, because I can't even think of any place here that... Oh, I see. Don't ask me how, but I know the combination for this. Do not ask me how I came to that conclusion that was it. Not quite sure myself. It's another statue for saving in this kind of a not as large area as I thought it would be. And 10 HP max up, just got us sitting there. Words are carved. Welcome to the end of your life, you'll never leave this place. This is the death room. Well, that seems nice. Full protection against poison, Mithridate. Why do we actually need that to survive here? It's just like that puzzle at the beginning of King's Quest 5 where we need to like poison on the level, let's drink it, but since we have full poison resist. We can also die through drowning or die through fire, but since we have the helmet that lets us survive in water and the fucking fire garb, I guess it doesn't know, and the spike armor too, so we survived all the death traps. Isn't that incredible? I got another song from for the After Confession. Oh, that's the chapel theme from Dawn of Sorrow. And the book 9 Gates. No fucking idea what that does, but there are only 3 of them, apparently. So I sure am glad that we got that. I definitely could tell you what that's supposed to be for. escapes my mind right now. Don't know why.
Increase my strength.
Boy, well, this room looks like it'll be very, very fun. Very, very rewarding to climb. Not in the least frustrating. Especially when you consider that every single hit you take while in midair will send you flying, no matter how weak it is. I have no objection whatsoever to any of this. I would not change any of this. It was designed quite perfectly, you see. There are no quality of life changes that could be made to this whatsoever. None whatsoever. Especially not the vertical range that the Medusa heads have. That is perfectly designed and does not throw you off at all. Considering the difference between it and you know how the Medusa heads work in pretty much every other Castlevania game. Not the range of those things. Right, well, on to the ancient library, I guess. Is this the place I think it's gonna be? Oh, it's... okay. Origin of the Dead, beautiful underground graveyard. It's actually quite awful. Extra light brought by Lucifer, alright. Means of the tormented, the only way to revive is to wear the 5, okay. Blood of a young innocent girl. The result could be uncertain without it. Sure do wonder what that's about. Let's open the book. I don't know what book that is. Oh, okay. The wheel has overcome the book's power, and we got money out of that. Out of that face from The Exorcist with some Photoshop filters put over it. Now we can buy more things, I guess. There's another dispenser here in the library. Look at all this stuff. You know, I can definitely remember when we got all of this. Yeah, there's a skull door here, and there's another, fuck are these things? I feel like just annoying boxes. We'll get another black orb out of that, I guess. I can definitely tell you what those are for, like I said. I just don't feel like it, I guess. Hey, it's this stuff that I already got. Fucking Shrouded Nightscape, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Hey, 90% of the map has been uncovered. You now have 720 health. So now what? I wonder. There's no part of the map that I can see that would even be able to... Well, I guess pretty much any part of the map that is left to uncover would be not on that one castle map that we found lying around. Back to this place, I guess. Are we going back up to the priestly rooms? I don't know. That could be the case. Well, I changed my mind there. Being very indecisive. up we go. Not sure exactly what we're gonna be doing here. I thought we already like activated all the statues that we need to open up the altar place, but apparently there's something else we need from up here. Well, at least we got to meet Evil Slugger again. The fuck are those things even? Righty-go, yeah, let's let God bless our request. Yeah, we didn't even go, like, right here, did we? Armor worn by ancient guards. Not sure why we want that. I didn't even catch if it was better than what we had before, but to increase my strength and unleash my power. And also get Karina's shield active, because why not? I guess we need all this. Okay, time to grind hard for a bit. Don't know if any of this crap that we just activated is gonna wear off, but I guess we must have faith in that it doesn't. So what do we do all that for? Oh, Evil Slugger, really? Oh, well, I see we got the final or pre-final fight music from Castlevania 4 for this. Slugger and Gaibon, oh boy. Well, why wouldn't you have this fight here, I guess? Is that it, or... Oh no, it's also... so it's... Yeah, I know, right?
Your power has truly grown. Indeed, you are above your opponent, but I cannot allow you to go any further. Prepare to die.
Oh, nope, it really was Dark Souls all this time. So nice little thematic echo here. It's the 3 bosses that you fight before Dracula in Castlevania 4. What the fuck this is? Why that showed up in the middle of nowhere during the fight? Okay. It's that thing. Oh yeah, I don't remember if you ever fought the Necromancer. You know, just much like every other fight in this, I can think of no way to improve this whatsoever. Oh, he's back. What's he saying? That I caught, but before that, I don't know. Can't quite tell what the hobo is dead. Death is dead, you know, good old Castlevania tradition. To kill death itself, time and again. So what do we do that for? What is up? Oh, golden clock, okay. Prevents time distortions. What does that mean? Is that like a second version of... Oh, hey.
I have found it. My ancestor's sword. It was here after all. But I fear that I am wounded and too weak to wield it. I lend you my sword. Use it to rid this castle of evil.
Yeah, what have you been doing all this time?
And leave you to restore peace.
You know, there's quite a few of those monsters running around. You thought that if Lecarde was actually running around here, you would have actually done something about them. How did he get past death back there? I don't think they're on good terms after what happened in... Actually, wait a minute. I want to say what happened in Symphony, but I think this is like before that, but I don't fucking know. It's like 10 years or something before that, I think. I don't even know anymore. It doesn't really make sense when you go... I mean, it doesn't really... There's not really any point in me complaining about that since, you know... It's basically fanfic and all that. Now what am I doing? I'm still grinding hearts. I don't really know if we need them that badly for this, but okay. I guess there really is no limit, like, for that. Or time limit for that. Or else this would make no sense whatsoever. Is that all with the princely room? Seems like that might be getting close to the end, yeah. Raven headband. So it's gonna be like... okay, I was gonna say... I was just gonna spend a lot more time in the princely rooms doing just that. I guess not that much. Right, well, that was that. And I think that's pretty much everything in the castle, so... What we do next is explore the strongest gears. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm sticking with that. It seems like there's a lot of backtracking to be done. So I'm not sure how much of that I really want to experience. But yeah, apparently we're going back to play... Oh yeah, this place, hang on. So apparently after we get that golden clock we can go to the Marionette Theater and watch the show and not be killed by time distortion. Which I guess is what happened before, unless that is gonna happen right now. No, there we go. And the reward for doing that is a black orb, I guess. Still don't know why I want those, but I can check out the mirror and the red mist rooms. I don't know what we would do with either of them. I never found any items that would help with those, but maybe we can find out. Like if we go to the big mirror in the Gallery of Horror or what have you. Apparently we can now go into the mirrors. I don't know when we gained that ability. But I have to assume that it happened at some point.
How long do you plan to be content? Get right!
Oh, it's the fake doppelganger guy. So we're gonna fight him 2 times in this game. It looks just as pleasant the second time. Well, that was definitely worth it. Oh, that's where we get one of the things. Von Wildheim pendant. I think we need all of those to fight some extra boss in the garden. Or something, I don't know. Not really sure what the point of any of that is, but that was a mirror room, I guess. What the about the others? I don't really know. I don't know where any of those mirror rooms are left even. Oh wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, there was a red mist room somewhere down here. And apparently there's a person here. Roses everywhere.
Life regeneration.
Apparently that was to be your cue to do that. Marvelous, wonderful, my soul is released. Get a crystal rose from that, which does what? Increases the effectiveness of Lisa's recovery, alright. I'm quite sure I even got to use that myself, alright. I don't know at which point we learned the ability, or we gained the ability to find people in those red mist rooms. I thought they were just like skeletons. But apparently at one point we did, so at least we can make use of that now. So where shall we go next? Maybe to the arrow dome back here that's outside of the castle. There's another red mist room somewhere in the fields, I guess. Okay, some guy just gives us the number 4 multi-shot. And that's it, I guess that was his last will. Is that all the red mist rooms? Maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, that's now we shall prepare off last battle. So we activate Shadow Play. I don't know what we're doing to prepare, but we're doing it alright. Definitely doing it. What's going on here? Oh, we're back in the garden. Or perhaps now we have the... Oh, hang on. Are we going back to that room with the mirrors and what have you? That's... There we go. It's just like a looping thing before, but... yeah, now that we got protection against time distortions, we can actually get through. And listen to another Castlevania 64 song by the sound of it, and get black armor, okay. Which is partly not as good as whatever we were wearing before. Well, the time distortion protection is not quite as quite effective enough to protect me from track distortion at will, but let's go back to some other place in the... Oh, wait, this is the entrance of the garden place. And apparently we went to the pad... got some other cup before. And now there's a path of untruth that we can find, and since we have all the Von Wiltheim gear, we can trigger this boss fight. It's me, Anna. Yep, I think we heard about her at some point. She was the woman that was like buried in her wedding dress. I can certainly see the connection, the thematic connection that is. Well, she was very proactive during that fight. And we get another copy of the 9 Gates book, okay. Guess we need 3 of those, if I understood the lore correctly. I don't know if you already got 3 or what. Might have gotten the other one while I wasn't looking. You know, these things do happen, I guess. So what else shall we do now? Another red mist room, perhaps? Oh yeah, in the swamp. There's no fucking no way in hell I would have remembered this one. 8 black orbs are so beautiful. With the 8 black orbs you can get... Oh, there we go, that's a final copy of the book. I guess, I don't know why we need all 3 of them, but we have them now. So now what shall we do? What other preparations are to be made before the final battle, which we haven't even looked at yet? What's going on here? Oh, are we back in the princely rooms? I don't know why. Sure, there's a reason for it, though. But no, I think it's time to go to the altar and, actually prepare for the final confrontation, I guess. Let's return the flow of time to normal. We could have done this ages ago, but I guess we stalled until this point. Since we activated the 4 angel statues, 4 angels lead the path, and now it should be open, whatever it is. Oh, there we go. Hey, look, it's a bunch of hearts. We don't have to grind hearts anymore. Or at least not so... I don't know, taking as much time as before. There we go, now we can just move right along. Or just stand here for a while. Okay. Hey, there's a person there. Hey, we skipped back in time a little bit, I guess. Does that mean we're gonna have to activate all the powers again? Guess so. Alright, let's bear witness to whatever this is gonna be.
Salaman, Daresar, Forns Akausga,
Okay.
Sloyan Bolaba, Od Nidis, Emna Adagita.
Yes, please continue.
Come, Lucifer, rise from the depths of hell.
Hey, it's the 3 books. It's almost like we did this guy's job for him.
This cannot be. The ritual is incomplete.
Oh, I see.
Forgive me, Prince of Darkness.
Please help me.
Who even is that, though? Okay, we're gonna fight Duke Lecarde now. He's
Take this.
certainly had a makeover.
Everyone you love will burn.
Everyone you love will burn. Okay. I believe you. Look at that damage.
Reduce them to ash.
Oh, he became a transparency layer. Right, well, that sure was a final encounter. Okay, let's find a way out.
Life begins in dark.
Death comes from above. Silk veils hide wicked faces.
Hey, is that the shadows? Oh, it's just the 3 main bosses from before the castle recycled, I guess. They're very hard to fight, I suppose. Well, it's easy enough to take care of the spider lady and not Dracula, but what about the bird guy? I can see that he's doing all the or throwing all the projectiles from over on the right. So what? Are we just gonna stand here and we'll wait for them to be in a more convenient position, or? Or what? Right, well, there goes that guy. Now what are we gonna do about this guy, though? Oh. Okay. Guess that's effective enough.
I shall devour your heart.
Alright, well, that takes care of that then. So, now what? What else will we find here in that statue that has the air holes at the bottom? Or is this what the black orbs are for? I do see 8 of them. Oh, what?
I hope you will find another way out.
Oh, okay. That's inconvenient. Not really sure how that happened. You know, quite convenient that that did, in fact, black out. Yeah, I sure do hope we find another way out. Ultra Underground Aqueduct. This doesn't look familiar at all, though. Oh, goodness. Okay, this looks unfamiliar. Sure, I'm glad that we're eternal light. Okay. Oh, it's like eternal night, but now it's eternal light. You get it. It's almost like they lifted one of the names from one of the things from Lament of Innocence, and then they.
To see the light.
I don't know.
Bring the light of 1,000,000 suns.
You burn with the rage of 1,000 suns.
There will be endless day. Come face me. Your faith will not save you.
Okay. Altered Lucifer. Power up. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Fallen angels. Okay, so they go from. Goodness. From the stylized cartoony anime angels to looking like Simpsons characters. Yes, this looks fine.
Fallen angels, come to me. Brains of death.
Brains of Death? It's not saying Prince of Death, is he? Because that would be like... Is he talking about himself? And if so, then why would he just say that? Well, I can can definitely get through this fight. There's nothing wrong with it.
Fallen angels, come.
Oh, Reign of Death, that's what he's saying. It's kinda hard to tell through the enunciation sometimes. Alright, is this gonna be it? I sure hope this is gonna be it. I don't know if I can take much more of this. Ah, damn it. He say Rings of Death. It gets harder to tell because it sounds different every time. Come on, he has less than 300 health. How's he waiting?
Resurrected without sacrifice. I am fading.
Okay. Do you have a second form? I sure hope that's a no. I mean, I think he did just go through like 3 or 4 boss battles without any break in between, so... Yeah, I sure do wonder how much fun the people who apparently are trying to beat this whole game without getting hit ever are having. Okay, let's watch the ending.
With the defeat of Lucifer, the evil threatening to swallow the world was finally vanquished. Following the relentless battle, the morning sun welcomed Ephraim to rest with Christine.
You know, I hope at least Robbie Belgrade got a good paycheck out of this. I hope he didn't volunteer for this.
A bird appeared on the horizon and brought the knight a message. It was a letter from Lecarde.
Yeah. I guess this doesn't get a narration. I returned to my slumber, but I have something to ask you. The search for my stolen sword, blah blah blah, during my troubles. Encountered a doctor bent on defying mortality. If left unchecked, he will become a threat to mankind. Left him with directions to my chamber. Travel there to return my sword to me. There will be another powerful weapon waiting there for you. Alright. Godspeed, Lecarde. That's supposed to be a segue for how the Lecarde spear became a thing.
After reporting his quest in Rome, Ephraim began his search for Alucard's chamber. Ephraim Lecarde's name will forever be engraved in the pages of history.
Well, never mind the fact that because he's basically a fanfic character, there is no acknowledgement of him whatsoever in the canon games. Let's just pretend that we can put that aside. Okay, well, so what is this now? Maximilian the Service. Is it gonna be the bestiary or just like the major things? Nicolas Xavier de la Tourelle. Oh yeah, we did see like stone statue busts of them. And the Spider Lady. So what comes after this? Anyway, is this gonna be the guy that became a big demon at the end? Henry the... yeah, I guess so. So, if this has taught me anything, is that the the most evil people on the planet are French. This is what the game has taught me ever since. You know, especially since I'm pretty sure that the person who made this, like 99% of this game, is also French. Right, I guess that's... all the characters we're going to... Who even was that woman that was being sacrificed? I don't think she was even, like, mentioned at any other point. She was just kind of there at the end. But yeah, that was... So how much more is left in this ending anyway? Well, here you go. It's... Meg was responsible for this game, even though Jeffrey Montoya did the music. And look at all these people who did the vocal engineering. Does he actually... He's actually gonna say, like, who the voices were. Spanish translation, Jorge Fuentes. Oh boy. So this was translated into 5 languages, so it seems. So here we go. Lecarde and the narrator was Robert Belgrade. And like I said, I really hope he got money out of this. And Christine Chantarine was apparently Kira Buckland. Okay, where's Dan McNeely in this? Oh wait, he's not here. That's strange. Oh well. Thank you to these people. Michiru Yamada, Yami Zombie Mike. But yeah, that was that. That was this thing. Ending A, best ending. You're ending the great year of your time. You have deserved a good rest, but if you want to go try the boss rush mode, oh, I am sure that would be delightful. Or I could just, you know, not have anything to do with that, and instead just put an end to all this. Well, that was the Lecarde Chronicles 1 and 2. I gotta tell you, it's really weird because I feel like, even though you can definitely see that there was a lot of effort put into it, there's like, it feels like in spite of all that, there's still like a big something that you would usually find in the canon games that's just not there. It feels like it's, you know, it's, you can definitely see all the stuff that did go into it, you can appreciate all that, but at the same time it feels like, even though it's hard to quantify, there's a lot that just feels like it's missing if you're, you know, if like me, you're very familiar with, you're used with the actual Metroidvanias that were actual things. So I don't know, I feel like I have a relationship similar to the one I have with Return of the Hylian, which is love-hate leaning on the side of hate, because if it were a little bit closer to, you know, what it's supposed to be, I feel like it could be a lot more forgiving, but I don't know. It feels like, I don't know, like I shouldn't be too, what's the word? Shouldn't be too demanding considering how much work went into it already, and considering like the very reduced amount of people who were even involved in developing it, how much time presumably they put into it. So I don't know. Like I feel like it's very okay up to a point, like maybe if I took it in a lot more slowly, I would be able to appreciate it more, but who knows? who knows how much of this sentiment will carry over to Bloodstained when that comes out, but speaking of that, that is the end of the Castlevania Marathon. It's finally over after over half a year of playing every game in that series, pretty much, and then this thing at the end. I can finally stick a pin in that, I guess. It is now complete. I don't know what will become of me now. Now that I am set adrift without direction after having that straight and narrow for the past several months, but I suppose like everything else I will have to figure it out, so yes, it's also quite a bit later than I thought it was gonna end up being, but you know, game-breaking glitches happen. Those do happen. Can't really see them coming from any direction either, so regardless of what ends up happening next, which I hope we will find out soon, I thank everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting, always great whenever people chat, and with any luck I might be seeing you tomorrow with something different. What that would be, I have no clue. But yes, I will see you for that, so let me close off this final Castlevania stream with the obligatory one, I guess. There we go. Thank you, good night.
Castlevania.